Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most electrifying podcast in sports entertainment. Welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It's me, your boy, Akandango. Yes, it is, folks. I am here. Joining us, the man who has not joined us in a while. The man with the raspy voice, we sometimes call him a doctor. All the time we call him Mongo. Give it up for our producer, man. The big Greg. Give it up for Mongo, baby. What's what? Welcome back.
What is going on? Thank you for the introduction. It's been a minute. I see y'all let everything go to hell since I've been gone.
Always. Well, you
Always.
know, once you leave, it's NWA.
I know once I leave, that happens, and then also Tito gets the belt. Also happens. That's something y'all just let happen. Not on my watch. That's all I'm saying. Not on my watch. So
Bullshit. That motherfucker was champ for half a year with your ass predicting. So
hey,
on your watch,
You,
buddy.
or me?
hey, new year, new me, baby. New year, new me.
New year, new you. Whatever. Same predictions, motherfucker. Same predictions. Joining us also, as always, the man with the beer in his hand, motherfucker. Devon Team 3D is back.
The boys.
The man with the beer in his hand. Ooh, that's a nice one, too.
Ooh,
Ooh.
garage beer.
Give it up for our boy, Matty Rains.
What's up, good people? I'm drinking a lime garage beer. This is literally just the craft beer version of Bud Light with lime, but it tastes way better.
I'm about to say, so that means it tastes like actual beer and not
Yeah.
water. Okay.
The craft version of this Bud drink. You're getting, and I was like, I'm gonna get a kick out of that.
Like, it's the craft beer version of Bud Light lime, and it's actually more tastier.
What's going on, Batty? I see you.
What up, Batty?
Picture of what the hell that is? But good to see you.
Hey, Batty, you want to know? You want to know what Mongo was saying? Why he wasn't on the stream?
He was not saying that.
We don't gotta get into that.
He was definitely not saying that.
Some things need to stay behind the curtain. You know what I mean?
Mongo called you the Big K. Oh my gosh. Folks, let's get into some wrestling before we have one of our most loyal fans come through this damn screen and kill and choke all of us.
She ain't gonna choke me. She might choke me because
You getting choked by association, brother. Just to let you know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she lost. I'm pretty sure she lost her predictions title.
I'll take the blame for that. You know, she doesn't yell at you, so I'll take it off your hands. What is it?
Yeah, because she went Deanna, Reggie went Graves. They both went Leo. They both went Rascals. Reggie went Dreamer. She went Kenny. They both went Josh. She went PCO. He went Bully.
Well,
So if anything, it might be a tie.
also, I just want to say I watch a lot of anime. I watch Japanese wrestling. I can't pronounce whatever the fuck that name is supposed to say, but
Never.
happy for you. Sorry that happened to you. No, happy to be back, folks, boys, everybody that will hear this later. Let's get into some news.
You got it. All right. First big news that we should bring up is the fact that many are believing within AEW that Jade Cargill has completed her tenure with AEW. It is stated that she competed in her last match, which was taped this Wednesday for Rampage against Chris Statlander, and she is WWE bound. Folks, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, men, specifically men, we are getting At some point, Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. Can I get a round of applause for whoever thought of that idea? Can I get a round of applause for whoever thought about that idea? Yes, 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 yes. Bravo. At some point, we are going to get Jade Cargill versus hand me the lotion.
We're gonna like spray Kenny's fucking home down.
I'm not even gonna get happy about it because it's just a simple fact of it's too good to be true. It's really too good to be true.
Here's the thing. I don't know, Matt. That video I just showed y'all where they showed that the arena for the taping, it had about 15 people in there, all right? Granted, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone has never gone to a AEW programming, I just want to let you know it is as long as a WrestleMania.
Their shows, they tape a whole 2-hour show after a 2-hour show.
And they tape a 1-hour show before the 2-hour shows.
Right. So it's like, no, I don't want to be here for 5 hours.
Do you remember when they got rid of Dark and Dark Elevation and we were like, well, at least they don't have to sit around and do like a 9-hour taping every single one.
Right.
They just, now those shows are televised.
Exactly. I remember when we went to Grand Slam. I went to Grand Slam last year. And dude, I got there, it was daylight. When I left, it was dark. Like dark. Like, oh, maybe I need to get in the cab. This looks kind of unsavory. That's how dark it is outside. It was dark. AEW does run extra long shows for their tapings, but even still, you're talking about a woman who was your TBS champion for God knows how long against the current TBS champion, and that arena looked like it could have been filled in a school auditorium.
They just don't need to be. They really don't need to be doing that taping. If they want to have that show, they need to tape that before instead of. They need to They need to tape Rampage before Dynamite, if anything.
If anything, how about why not tape Rampage earlier on Friday? You can't do it live because no one is really going to be wanting to shoot a damn live television show at 10 o'clock. Why not tape Rampage at like 3 in the afternoon on a Friday? People will take off of work to come see that shit. People will leave work early for that. Yeah. You will have full arenas, and you won't have to worry about your crowd being dead.
I got small interruption. I just want to introduce y'all to my new manager, who will be handling things for me over the next few weeks. Might be popping in every now and then to give her opinions.
Hey,
hi!
How are y'all?
We are doing wonderful.
Y'all listening to the show. This is the voice of my beautiful and wonderful mother.
So, hey, boys.
Hey,
I love you guys over here.
Ma?
I love you guys.
We love you too, Ma. We love you too.
I'm gonna be keeping in touch while he's gone.
Yes, ma'am.
I might have her start writing. I can do what she can. That's Reggie. Say hi to Reggie.
Hey, Reggie. Yeah, no, I'm proud of you guys. Y'all just keep it up while he's sick, while we're gone. But I'll be checking you guys and let y'all know what's going on.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you very much.
Wait. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Prayers. Love you guys.
Love you, Mom. Love.
Oh, God. Copper, no.
Copper, get off.
Not Copper. Anyway, sorry. Back to what you were saying, Kenny.
If they start taping Rampage on a Friday afternoon, they won't have to worry about people being extra tired. They won't have to worry about the shows being empty, anything like that. You can get packed houses.
Right.
Because as we have found out, another piece of news concerning AEW has to do with that major pay-per-view that they just
that kicked my dad's side.
Nah, come on now. Old Dick Bush was a stud. What you talking about, baby?
That man was a stallion. That man was. I thought
I mean, he already got the perfect name right there.
Right.
Big Dick Bush. That man.
Dick
That
Bush.
man,
Come on
that man
now.
looked like Arn Anderson from the 80s. The glasses and everything, like the whole package.
That means complete
Coming up
sex
after
appeal.
Matlock.
That's what I'm talking about,
Dick.
man. That's
Complete
exactly
sex appeal right there, baby. That's what
Coming
that
up
is.
after here's Magnum PI's best friend, Dick Bush.
With the greased chest hair.
that man. That
Dick
was
Bush.
apple bottom jeans. He's like, every time that song came, he came on, started dancing and moving and shit.
the
Dick
bush
Bush
was
is-
moving the bush.
Dick Bush was doing Tropic
Doing
Thunder.
that Daniel Garcia dance, you know.
Yeah.
Tom
Top
Cruise
five-
with the Tropic
Top
Thunder
five
dance.
dancers. Top five
Yeah.
dancers out right now, hands down.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
But getting back to AEW, it appears
Wow.
that the best way to say this without sounding like a complete jerk, AEW some liars, y'all.
They lied.
They
They
lie.
didn't have
So it wasn't
81,000.
all out. It was all in. I apologize. Yeah. So what was the
For-
original number?
The all in, the thing that they boasted about so much to the point where Will Ospreay got a tattoo of it.
They said
believe
81,000.
It says 80, I think it was 81,076 or something like that.
I just know it. 81,000 is not what they had.
All night
Now-
they were adamant
Okay.
about 81,000 people being in attendance. Well, comes to find out, the number of people that actually went through that turnstile was only 72,000.
Yeah, because they were saying, now technically, because what it was, they were saying, oh, 81,000. Yeah, 81,000 people bought tickets, but only 75,000 showed up.
72.
72.
72,000 only
Don't
showed up.
get that 3. Don't give them that 3.
9,000 folks just said, fuck this shit. They got their money and was like, you know what? I don't feel like going.
9,000 folks was like, you know what? We heard this shit was gonna be 20 hours long. Never mind.
I assumed it was like, scalpers and bots buying tickets immediately and then they couldn't sell them at a higher price. That's my
Yep.
guess.
Dude.
It could have also been just like bought tickets and then just you can't go. Things happen. But 9,000 is
Now,
big.
Like I said, like we said, people they always boost up any kind of attendance that most of these places have. Oh
Yep.
shit, ladies and gentlemen,
The teacher, man.
the man straight from the boxing ring.
And he ready, and he lighting one up.
Right, 'cause the man trying to catch his goddamn win for being in that boxing ring for 3 hours.
That brother's gonna be hitting like fucking Butterbean in a second. Give him
What?
I wasn't talking.
Give it up for our boy, the good stoner, Mr. Mike Hall.
First of all,
knocking out those kids that they're giving any sacks.
see, with them, all I gotta do is just. Bing.
Now, see, that's my job, Mongo. My job, I'm throwing full punches, roundhouses, knees, and elbows.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You gotta
I had
survive.
6th graders last year. I'm a 3rd grader this year, so I can't just pop. I just thump. No, just a little thump.
And you said 3rd graders? 3rd graders also, you a big dude, man. All you gotta do is just swell up in one good time, and they, all right, Mr. Mike.
All I
He's
gotta do,
Matt
all I
Rife.
gotta do is just
Matt
yell one
Rife.
time.
Reggie, you're better than that. You're better than that, brother.
Hey,
What are you, a blonde Caucasian in her early 30s? What's going on there, man? I don't need you. Matt Rife.
Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. Like, see, my boy, he's basically my brother. He has his boxing gym is downtown, and I was there yesterday, and oh my god, woo! Just 15 minutes of just nonstop going will wear you out.
First of all, 5 minutes of nonstop going will wear you out. What people don't realize is most street fights don't last longer than 45 seconds. Okay? So anybody's like, yeah, I can get in the ring. No, you can't. A street fight lasts about 45 seconds to a minute. Boxers and UFC people are training to fight for 30 to 15 to 30 minutes. You ain't beating them.
Mhm.
You ain't beating them.
Hold on. I need to get these glasses out on this bullshit that Reggie's
My
doing.
sister's a fan of him and his whole torso.
Reggie,
you went to the show, Reggie. Reggie, you went.
brother.
Whose show?
Come on,
Matt Rife.
Matt Rife. Go to Matt Rife show.
I wish
Reggie.
we get people like that here. I want us to get like actual good art. Well, we got Beyonce, but I want us to get other people too, like Beyonce.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, I want Matt Rife. I mean, we got Beyonce, but we don't get Matt Rife.
No, I don't want Matt Rife. We get ask people like I want cool comedians to come here, not Matt Rife.
But let's get back to AEW fudging numbers real quick.
Yeah.
There you go, Mike.
Ma'am. First of all, thank you. But my wife, I want my wife, you know what I'm saying, finding me. I'm going on 8 years of marriage, man. But thank you nonetheless.
Wait, AEW.
$300.
You can kiss my entire ass.
I've seen.
What the fuck is a Matt Rife?
I've seen
The
I've seen Gabriel Iglesias, Ralphie May, Christopher Titus. I never spent more than fucking $50 on any of those tickets.
Right.
I'm not paying $300 for somebody who wasn't even that funny on Wild 'N Out.
Right.
I was about to say, for the dude that like his popularity comes from barely being funny on that.
Right. His popularity comes from being a young looking boy that older women can fawn over.
That's it. That's exactly what it is. Exactly, because they ain't that damn.
It's right now. What's going on with Matt Wright is what happened when Britney Spears first came out. All the old men was looking at Britney going, ooh. Now all the old women is looking at Matt going,
Whoa, simmer down a little bit there.
Britney, bitch.
It's been a minute. Where'd it go? Here we go. There we go. You can.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. The same way men were fawning over Britney when she first came out is the same way these old hoes is fawning over Matt Rife. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, man. Plain and simple.
I just hate that his damn name is so damn close to mine. So it's like,
Kenny,
Matt Rife.
I don't want you getting car bombed by my Britney fans, man. Like
got me over here. Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying anything bad about Britney. I'm just saying a lot of the point when she first came out was the fact that she had looks. She was young and had looks, and she became popular so quickly because older men were looking at this young girl with looks. Matt Rife became popular really quick because older women were looking at this young boy this young man with looks. Plain and simple. It's simple. Looks got both of them. Looks got both of them their first glimpse of popularity.
I'm just saying. I will. Jump in the ring to mess with Matt Rife fans. I'm not gonna touch Britney fans.
Man, this Jersey Shore looking motherfucker.
Listen, first of all, check this out. There are tons of Britney Spears songs that I like. So I'm not saying anything bad about her goddamn music. At all. So Britney fans can come after me all they want to. Hey. we be arguing.
We're a little toxic.
Maybe no different.
So back to this conversation. So I went back and
promotions
to Tony Schiavone because he at the show made the announcement. Like WWE does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
on rotation on my phone. It's on rotation.
Hey, man, that's a good song. What you gonna say? It's a good song. Anything? But
And give me more. Give me more. Give me more. What? That's on rotation. See? I know my Britney shit.
But, so I wanted to hear if he said attendance or what he specifically said, because I was looking through all the like, we've got a world record even before the show happened. They were like, we got a world record. They kept saying paid attendance. They kept saying paid attendance. So that, and I was like, okay, what did Shivani say? And I listened to it, and he said the same thing. He said paid attendance. Now, what does the phrase paid attendance mean? Because I feel like that is definitely one of those things where you're how do you say this? They're lying, but they're like saying it in a way where you can say it's not a lie, you know? Like, and it's nothing that we haven't seen before. Like we said, WWE fudges numbers literally every single show. Anytime they're like, we got a crazy one, that's not the number. Never is.
But they're not 9,000 off.
No, they're like 2 or 3. Except for that one WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 3.
WrestleMania 3 is a super duper lie.
Yeah, that one was. I think they almost said 6 digits, and I was like, no way. But, so yeah, it happens in the business, so it's not a huge deal. But for them
to be that
push it, well, that off, and then to push it as like, look at what we can do here, and like, you know how the fan bases fight, and it caused all these fights. 72,000 is still a fantastic number.
Yeah,
it's a great
fantastic number. Yeah, paid. That's things like paid. You know, I think they knew what they were doing when they worded it the way they worded it. That's my
Ospreay.
That's the funniest part. And I wish it didn't get deleted. I would have shown it here, but he deleted it.
Will Ospreay got a tattoo of the date, the time, and the attendance for this show. Said his mom flipped on him because of how much she's against him. Had to hide it from her, only for it to be a lie. I'm just glad that he's able to laugh it off, but I know he's pissed off.
Well, he can afford to get it removed. That's fine.
Here we go. That was the most passive aggressive shit I've seen.
You hear this?
Yep. No.
I know he got a whooping.
It's real low. I'll try to find another one.
I mean, to be fair, he does talk like he got marbles in his mouth also. So
he does. He's got that heavy accent.
Yeah, that's real Ospreay. That's all I said was hello.
Yeah, bruh.
So yeah, overall not a big deal, but I personal opinion, just my opinion, they lied and kind of knew about it, but they ordered it so, you know, once this came out, technically we didn't lie, technically not a lie, and they're like, all right.
Listen, no one cared if they'd have did 72,000. That still would have been a high ass number.
Yeah,
a high ass. Yeah. That's an insane. If they'd have just said, "Yo, we got 72,000 here right now," that's still a number that's going to make WWE go, "Okay, we got to do something." These motherfuckers just post 72,000 across seas. Right? They ain't even do it here. They did it across seas. So if they're bigger like that across seas, we got to do something. 72,000 is not a low number.
Right.
It's a number to be proud of. Like I said, on top of that, this is across seas. It's not like this is Miami, New York, LA, Atlanta, or something like that. This is a whole nother continent, whole nother country. You got an ocean in between where your normal base is to where you're at, and you pulled 72,000 people who can't see your show on a regular basis into a stadium.
Right.
That's beyond impressive. That's beyond impressive. Like, bravo for that. So own up to that. Own up to it. Like, that 72,000 literally is gonna now WWE doesn't care that you made 72,000 because now only thing that matters is, oh, y'all motherfuckers is liars. Y'all motherfuckers is liars. So that 72,000 is now irrelevant because you pushed this 81.
I think that the SummerSlam they did there did more, maybe. I'll look it up. I think the SummerSlam might have. If not, it probably is. Because those damn Insurrection pay-per-views weren't drawn that many people.
Right. Right.
The Rock versus X-Pac for the world title.
No.
It's so silly.
The SummerSlam.
It's so silly to lie about.
92. According to the WWF, it was 80,355 people there.
And again, they fudge numbers.
So more than likely, it was probably around 77, 76,000 people.
And then someone said the genuine number apparently it's 78,927.
See,
that's not that bad. That's not that bad for live. That's not bad.
But see here, why lie about those numbers though? Just be honest.
Just to brag. It's
the same way we do in basketball. Mike, it's the same thing like you be doing if you're playing in a game of ball. Let's say we playing a game of ball against people that we know or whatever. And we're like, yo, man, I scored like 40, 100 points on you the other day. What you talking about? It's the same thing. Even though you may have only scored 6, and those 6 were major points, you're going to say you scored a whole bunch of buckets or your boy or whatever the case may be. It's the same thing.
And you also got to remember.
It's stupid.
It is.
We do that, it's stupid. But
you also got to remember that where this business started out as Carney.
Mm-hmm.
And those people lie to you to your face
in a heartbeat.
Not even break a sweat. That's where this business grew from. You lie till you make it, and you lie some more. That's what you do.
Wrestling is all about lying.
What's the greatest record in wrestling? What's the greatest record in wrestling? Came from WCW. Goldberg's streak. He didn't wrestle 182 matches.
Hell no! That's why it became even more ridiculous. It's like this dude is 100-0. I ain't even seen him, and they're just like, oh, 1 week he be 5-0. Then they're like, oh, here he is, 20-0.
Win.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Since you brought up that stupid ass streak, that is,
and it is
y'all right. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Then by the time they're like, he's 100-0.
Win. At least with Jade's streak, they kept it real. This motherfucker on TV once a week. She is only 30-0.
+1. That's it.
Like she is 30-0. That's it.
Yeah, that whatever. Also, we saw something on Monday that I knew Kenny was going to be excited about. Kenny is going to be excited. Gentlemen, boys, and girls. Nia Jax. Not only that, Nia Jax has, burned off some weight. She's looking better than she ever did. And also beat the ever-loving hell out of Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. For the first time since Rhea Ripley won that belt at Mania, I fear there might be a threat to that belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of adult ages. If you are a fan of this podcast, adult ages. Adult ages, because this is where this is going.
Yeah.
Yes, children. Yeah. If you are a fan of this, yes.
I'm glad she said that. I was like, yo, he did just say that. The children of adult ages.
If you're a fan of this show, you know how I feel about my baby Lena. My baby Lena is back. She done dropped a couple of pounds. Didn't make a difference to me, but now she look even yummier. She looked like a honey bun fresh out the microwave. Just look like a fresh batch of Popeye's biscuits. Like just
And no, Mongo. She will not be a member of NWO.
oh no, not at all.
Hell no.
Ask Matt and Mike. Ask Matt and Mike what I put in that damn chat. I said, my baby Nia is back? Yes. No, I don't want her on the roster. That was my very next sentence.
I was like, okay.
No, I don't want her on the roster.
Are they gonna go for Nia? You know, like we used to always go for Sasha. You know,
Nope.
Mm-mm.
yeah.
The Nia Fiend has said no, thank you. And my comrades have been like, it's about time you said that because we were tired of picking her up. So
I mean, if you had said it, I'd just be like, I mean, we would have just been waiting until next week, and now we over here talking about Jade. So it's like, I mean, if Jade pops up, then shoot.
Look, all right, look, this. All right. So
hold on. Hold on. First and foremost,
You're not getting lit.
Mongo is allowed to use that straw for several reasons. One, Mongo went to sleep for six almost 8 months. All right, so his time got reversed. So he's allowed. He's allowed to do that. Secondly, because he took that nap, there's some things going on where Mongo ain't just throwing shit back like he used to. Okay, so he's allowed to use this straw.
He's sipping on some lean. That's what y'all don't know. There's some lean.
And last but not least, like Matt has said repeatedly since I said number one, my boy getting lit.
That's some lean. He drinking some dirty Sprite. Y'all don't know.
Right.
Let me worry about what's in this.
Leave my man. First of all, that's a smart move. Because I know for a fact, back when I was in college, I bought myself a baby sippy cup. So that way I can drink my liquor while I was in the shower and not worry about water getting in my cup.
I mean, that also sounds like a smart move.
It was. It really was. It really was. I bought myself one of the big sippy cups, do my little mix.
I mean, shower. Thing.
I mean, I ain't had to worry about no water getting in my liquor. It worked.
But yeah, so Nia is back. That was also the last Raw before the TKO merger officially happened.
It's all about my man. It's all about my man Vince McMahon at the New York Stock Exchange with a lavender velvet do-rag on to match his suit.
That man
was fake, right?
That man looked like Vincent Price.
The do-rag was fake.
Like
whoever did that did a hell of a good
that shit did look real though.
The thing is like he's already done it before. Like what do you mean? Yeah, you can do. I'm sure he has some.
It is right.
All the black wrestling fans and the wrestling fans that know when we saw that, oh shit, do-rag Vince back.
Right. We thought my man Vince was about. What's happening? What's up, my nigga?
Vince.
Bobby actually saw that.
That is my favorite Vince.
Bobby actually saw that picture and started having flashbacks.
I would say, I'll be damned. I'll quit this motherfucker. Keep playing with me.
Vince is already goated, right? But imagine if he actually wore a do-rag at the New York Stock Exchange. That would have been one of the top funniest moments in life.
The sad thing about it is when they first showed the picture, everybody's just like, oh, there's a picture. We see Triple H and Dana White. We see Nick Khan. Ain't nobody even noticed Vince McMahon's ass was even there because of that stupid ass mustache he had.
Because of that Don Price. Fucking Don Quixote.
He just
better jump out of the wax museum and kill somebody. That's what he
Have you
looks
seen
like.
that video? Like when they start the opening bell or whatever, and he's like,
Yo, first of all, you know what? We sitting here talking all of this shit. None of us can do what this man did. This man had spinal surgery about 3.5 weeks ago, and your man is up and moving, yo.
Every time there's a story about Vince possibly like walking away, or maybe he's having a medical thing that's not looking good, he's back a month later, just like, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm back, bitches.
That man is a cyborg.
That man is him and Walt Disney are clones. I am convinced.
I mean, Walt Disney did have a piss with that mustache, so like really.
that man had his soul and body fused.
Woo!
Oh shit!
They know Shark Boy. That's more whale boy. You see that
Don't
Shark Man.
Don't you be disrespecting guts on this show. We got a boxer that's got a gut in the chat right now.
Chill, yeah.
Mike, get him, Mike. He's talking bad about us.
No. I'm talking bad about Whale Boy. Not that's what I'm talking
First of all, I'm high watching this game with all I hear is the boxer in the gut, and I'm about to take my ass down to South Carolina and put Mongo down 2 pairs.
What?
You ain't got wait. You ain't got to go down to South Carolina. If you wait another about 2-3 weeks, Mongo be in Boston.
I will be in y'all's area. That is true.
He'll be in Boston.
I'll be a lot closer. I gotta stop talking shit.
Y'all better not pull up on him like Stone Cold.
I'll pull up on his ass. Pull up on his ass in that hospital. Hey there, Mongo.
Boston is all the way up there.
That's all the way up there for me. What do you
listen? Boston is only a 2-hour train ride for me on Amtrak, brother.
He went Kenny's area. I'm like, that's close for Kenny.
I'm about to say.
I wake up from this surgery. I'm like,
and you see my fucking black ass face is the first thing you see, just like that.
I was like, oh, am I in a coma again? Did I make it? I see Kenny just leaning over me.
I'm in hell. I know it now.
Oh God, I knew it. I died. I went to the wrong spot.
But my baby Nia Jax came back, and like you said, Mongo, she beat first of all, she beat Monkey Fire out of Raquel real quick, and then hit Rhea with the. She hit Rhea with the Yoko slash when Yoko hit it on that dude in that squash match who hit him too hard.
That dude's chest, yeah.
Yeah. Now I ain't putting no goddamn legs down to brace that. She went all cheek.
Nia hit her with a lot of folks called the me next. That's what a lot of folks call that. The me next.
Yeah. First online.
I'm thinking about
dang, she beat my mommy's ass.
I remember back when Awesome Comics were doing the implant buster.
Oh,
they didn't call that at first, but like 2 weeks later, it's like, it's the implant buster. And you realize that, like, you ever seen ODB in like 6 weeks? Oh, that's why they call it that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be Nia Jax next week. Let Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton get into it. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a real big issue.
Oh God.
Core Jade, it ain't going to be good.
If she does that to Core Jade, it's going to look like a thong. That's what's going Core Jade's going to look like a thong.
She look like a what?
If Nia hit Core Jade with that damn sit down splash she hit Rhea with, it's going to look like a thong on Nia. Cora's going to look like a goddamn thong. Her arms going to be spread out like this, like the straps that go around your butt cheeks. And then Cora's in the middle.
It's all about me.
That's what it's going to look like. I'm just being honest.
That motherfucker's gonna deflate like SpongeBob and the rubber arms he had.
Nah, that's what she did that to
He's going to go back to
Alicia
Newman from Space
Edwards.
Jam.
Exactly, yo. So we can't have Nia do that to nobody on NXT. Ain't nobody on NXT ready for that. No.
When Nia came back, there was a lot of discourse about it. There were people that were mad at it and saying she's gonna hurt people, and even like Stevie Richards and other people were talking about that. And who came to the defense of Nia Jax?
Another sexy
The Empress,
motherfucker.
the
A
Empress of
sucker.
Tomorrow.
A sucker.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. Unless you in this, shut up. That's it.
Pretty much. That's basically what Asuka told people. She said, you know what? I've been in the ring and I will vouch for her until the end of time because that's my sister. Basically, she's saying, fuck with my sister again and see if I don't come to y'all screens and whip y'all asses. That's basically what she said.
Asuka been on her bullshit.
The way fans have the balls to tell someone like, "Oh no, I might not be there, but I know." Like they like show pictures of Kyrie's injury, and Asuka's like, "Kyrie got hurt because Kyrie got hurt. That's it. It's a dangerous sport."
Right.
And that was it. That's why somebody, I think it was Ricky Chino, I think, that mentioned somebody. I can't remember who it was. It's going to drive me crazy. But they said that Nia Jax has injured as many people as Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins doesn't get shit about that. Seth Rollins almost ruined the career of Balor and almost ended Sting's.
Right.
We just kind of don't talk about that. But Nia Jax gives one person a concussion, and all of a sudden, she's the most dangerous person in the world.
She's the most dangerous person in the world, but at the same time, she gave Becky her moment from accidentally busting her open. So it's like
we're not calling that an injury. We're calling that a star-making moment that she
right.
Because let's be honest, that moment saved Becky's run.
It really did.
Because
it really did.
Done that, had she not gotten hurt there, she would have wrestled Ronda at Survivor Series and lost. And we were going to get Charlotte Ronda at Mania. That's what we were doing.
But that bloody nose turned her into the man.
She wouldn't have been known as the man. She wouldn't have been on the cover of 2K. She wouldn't have had any of this. She wouldn't be the current NXT Women's Champion.
So, hey, shit happens. Get over it. Like, if I say something and a person on the roster responds to me like you don't know what you're talking about, all right, fair enough. Okay. And I'm just going to back out of that conversation. But
she would be in AEW as Rebecca Quinn.
These people are adamant.
That's what kills me, yo. These armchair coaches, man, be killing me. Like, we're all wrestling fans. Yes, we all have our opinions on what we would like to see happen in wrestling. But guess what? We're not wrestlers. And most of the people that sit there and talk this shit, talking about, the people that are arguing back and forth with Asuka, I wonder how many of them actually have ever taken a real body slam in a wrestling ring. Let's see you run the ropes. Whether you know it or not, those ropes aren't as springy as people would like to make them think. Those are fucking steel cables that just aren't tight.
Injured. People have been injured on running ropes. Like that happens.
Look, Enzo.
Yeah.
Nathan Frazier brought it up.
Man, Nathan Frazier about decapitated himself one week running the ropes. Like stuff happens. Just get
it happens. But my thing is like, yo, you can't tell, like you said, you can't tell somebody who's in this sport anything. That's why I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why half of the time when I watch ESPN and stuff like that, if I know you ain't played the actual sport, I pay your ass half attention as an analyst.
Did you see when Sherman and God, what's his name on Undisputed?
Skip.
Yeah. The locker room, Eric, you don't talk good about the quarterback, and they were like, "What are you talking about? Who's told you this?"
Right, like you
Old school rule. You never played.
exactly.
You didn't know
Exactly.
Richard Sherman. He doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to the locker room. Are you shitting me?
The man who was the leader of the locker room.
He was
Like,
one of the faces of the franchise.
Well, that's the problem because like this is the problem. The media and social media has allowed people to give their unfiltered opinion, and they can say whatever they want, how many times they want, unless you say something just totally just outrageous. You can pretty much say whatever the hell you want on social media and contact and at anybody you want. Just like with these journalists. These journalists, because they feel like they've been in these locker rooms and they do their research, they feel like they can outsmart the players. But it's like, no, you don't have the experience. You've never been on the gridiron. So it's like
Damn sure did. Damn sure did.
She's been like that ever since she lost the title because people want to start talking shit to her like, oh, that's so sad that you lost your title that way, this, that, and the other. And she's like,
fuck y'all.
and when it comes to Nia, people want to use oh, she injured such and such as the cover up for it. And simply put, you just don't like her.
Plain and simple. Like people are gonna. Here's the thing. Is anybody give Sasha the shit that they give Nia? Sasha took Paige out of wrestling.
And they don't even like Paige.
It ain't. Listen, we are Nia fans.
Like her
we love
Nia.
Thank you, Matt. You took the words right out of my mouth. It's because the people that don't like her, it's because she doesn't conform to society's mold of what a female wrestler should look like. Guess what, bro? It's wrestling. Dusty Rhodes didn't conform to what a goddamn male wrestler was supposed to look like. But guess what? He's a goddamn icon in this sport.
Think about this.
Just because this girl got love handles don't mean a goddamn thing. Because you know what? There's people out there that like love handles.
Here's the thing. Think about Impact having their 1,000th episode anniversary, right? This is their 1,000th episode. Who's one of their Hall of Fame talents that showed up again? Awesome Kong. And nobody's ever said anything about Awesome Kong. And she's always been a bigger woman. Nobody has ever said a thing. I'm sure if you go on Twitter right now and type in Awesome Kong, you'll just see people just gushing.
It's because
they just don't like Nia.
They don't like Nia because she's a part of a famous Samoan family. So a lot of them think that she got her start because of that, or whatever the case may be. And it's also because, honestly, most of the people who have shit to say about her have a secret fetish for her and can't admit it to them fuck themselves. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right to like a big girl. They cute.
Listen, and to Kenny's earlier point, even before the weight loss, Nia is one of the most beautiful women I've ever laid eyes on.
Yes.
She was a model. She is factually beautiful.
She is one of the most beautiful women I have ever laid my eyes on. Like, my goodness.
Hey, watch your mouth. You're talking about my woman now.
Hey, listen. You know, we here at the UTR podcast, we love Nia.
What?
Kenny love. He loves Nia. He loves Nia. That's the difference.
LUH.
Nothing wrong with that.
FUH.
There's no reason for them to be hating on her.
None.
Everybody has a moment where they've hurt somebody. Just like we brought up Seth. Seth was able to come back from that.
Ooh, Piper. Good Lord, Piper.
See, look at Marco just now.
She's
And I
hot. I'm
saw
sorry.
people-
I
Exactly.
apologize.
She is.
the wrestling community was tearing her up. Like, oh, here she back. She about to be hurting people again. And
I will go down fighting on that one.
I'm like, I don't care. Like, I care, but I don't care because at the same time, if she was actually dangerous, she wouldn't be on TV.
Here's my thing.
It's not like, just like some people still hate Bridge Holland. I hate that he still gets a lot of that hate for injuring Big E. I hate anytime someone gets hurt with him because it makes him have to shut down social media for a while. Because then they're like, oh, they end up going more, they go more in depth. They end up saying, well, you should just kill yourself because you're out here just injuring people. You don't need to be a wrestler. It's like, yo, you can't be saying shit like that. Because it might be you say the wrong thing and then they snap off or they might do that shit.
Here's the thing that people don't realize. People talk about this shit. People talk about how, granted, none of us here are happy with the outcome of the injury that Big E suffered at the hands of Ridge Holland.
No.
What a lot of people fail to remember, Ridge Holland almost didn't have a career either. If you were a fan of NXT and you watched, I think it was like his third match on NXT, he caught, I believe it was he caught Oni diving through the ropes and tore every ligament in both his legs.
He was about to be joining Pat McAfee's crew when they were doing McAfee against It was about to be the biggest thing of his career, and then boom, gone.
Tore his quads, tore his quads, he tore his calf muscles, he tore both his knees on a simple dive and catch move.
Yeah, I remember that now because that was right in the first few weeks of NXT being moved on to TV. And that happened on live TV. We were all like, oh.
And we heard him scream.
Screaming.
Screaming. They came back for commercial and they were still putting him up on the gurney.
And him still screaming.
But you brought up a point about saying stuff online, and I think that's very important because a few years ago there was a very big tragedy in wrestling where Hana Kimura got tired of being bullied by people online and killed herself. We are not just a few years removed from that situation, and everyone was like, we need to be better to people we don't know. We need to be nicer online because you don't know what anyone's going through. And it didn't take like a day until that was gone. Now we're here talking about Nia, and I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it.
People are hypocrites.
We did not learn the lesson. We didn't learn the lesson, and then when that happens again, or it'll be the same thing. Oh, we should be better, and then people just won't change.
Because Mongo, we as a society, we're hypocrites. We live in a hypocritical ass society, a contradicting ass society.
A contradicting ass society, and unfortunately, the fans of this sport are some of the most fickle people in the world.
Yep, ain't never lied about that. And one more thing before we move on, because we've been on this Nia Jax subject for a while, but it's because it's important. I think it's important. I think we all agree on that for a lot of reasons.
And because Nia fine as fuck.
That's just a fact. But I know there are people that don't like her because of some posts she made. It was like maybe she didn't want to get a shot.
Oh yeah, that stuff.
And first off, that was like 3 years ago. You don't know what could have changed. But also, the same people that are saying that and are acting like they try to bring politics into it. And all in, the best match of the night was who? Will Ospreay and Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
a Trump supporter.
People were praising them both of them, and they both said some pretty shitty things. And
shitty.
Like I'm trying to be nice about it.
Man, I stopped listening to Jericho's podcast because of that.
For that reason. But at the end of the day, they put on a banger, so people just don't worry about it. But with Nia, it's like we cannot still be doing this where if you don't fully agree with someone on what they're doing or saying in their private lives, you have to hate them for. I don't know these people.
At
They don't know
all.
me. I know what I think and what I know and what I think about vaccines and stuff. You know, if me and her disagree on that, I don't know her. So who cares?
Right.
Who cares? This is about what they're doing on the screen and about how they impact people behind the scenes at the show. And I have never seen anything about anyone at that company shaming Nia for anything. I've seen a lot of people come to her defense. I've never seen someone go out there and just and shit on her. So I think we're all just kind of tired of it. And I hope this goes well for going forward.
Right, and the thing about it is, if the people that she quote unquote hurt don't have beef with her, who the hell are we?
Same for
Ridge. Ridge has forgiven, and Biggie has forgiven Ridge.
Time and time again.
Has come out and said
on Twitter
everything. We got it.
But
who are we? It didn't happen to us. We can't get involved. Like, we can't. Like, stop. Like you said, Margo. Like, if the person who was injured is not holding a grudge, that's the end of the story right there.
Yeah.
Let's get into this PWI.
Yeah. So the PWI came out this year. I believe it goes from October the previous year to August of the next. So the top 500 came out. These are the top 10. Kenny, if you don't mind.
Number 1, Seth Rollins. Number 2, Roman Reigns. Number 3, Moxley. 4, Gunther. 5, El Hijo de Vikingo. 6, MJF. 7, Okada. 8, Orange Cassidy. 9, Josh Alexander. 10, Cody Rhodes. And breaking the top 20 at number 15, Masha Slamovich.
Bravo, Masha. You've had a hell of a year.
Bravo, Masha.
Hell of a year, Masha. Good Lord. I hope you get ranked higher next year.
There are a few people on this list that I do feel need to be much higher. One person in particular, Mongo, we were talking about it in the chat. Speedball Mike Bailey, I feel needs to be tremendously higher than where he is.
Where is he?
Bailey is low, like 30 something, maybe even 40 something. Whereas Cody, who barely wrestled, is number 10.
My Bailey's 39.
That's when you know it was just a popularity contest at that point.
Well, yeah, like Cody, Kenny and I were talking about this about Josh being 9, and my thing was because it takes place earlier in 2022 going forward, him missing 3 or 4 months, like they still caught the back end of his title run, which was fantastic.
Right.
That's what saves him. Cody, you know, it's mostly his name, but like.
Mm-hmm.
As far as big wins, you know, Cody, he beat Brock twice. But he lost to Roman. He's not yet held a belt. He's kind of stuck in limbo now because they just don't really know what to do with him at the moment. I just don't know if top 10 is right for Cody. You do top 20, but top 10. Where is Ospreay? Oh yeah, Ospreay's 17.
Wow.
17.
Wow. Cody's over Ospreay?
Yeah.
Sammy and KO are 21, 22.
Melo's 13. Samoa Joe's 14.
Hold on. Here's another person.
Melo could have been top 10.
Here's another person. Here's another person, Margo, and I told you I couldn't believe I was saying this. Another person who should have had a higher ranking than what they had, who, from all their hard work that they've done, I believe should be in the top 25. Matt Cardona.
Right at 31, and you're correct.
Yeah, Matt Cardona at 38. He's ahead of Mike Bailey. He shouldn't be ahead of Speedball.
Listen, Matt Cardona at one point had 7 belts. and was going around to each promotion legitimately fighting and defending those belts, winning those belts and defending them in those promotions. Matt Cardona had a hell. He's been having a hell of a run since he's left WWE to make a name of himself. And during the time of him having these 7 belts and kicking ass, simultaneously every post begging WWE to come home.
He's playing that shit so like I feel. Oh, it's great. And remember, folks, if you've been a listener to this for a while, that's coming from a guy that does not like Matt Cardona
At all. I can't stand Matt Cardona at all.
He does not like Matt Cardona. But
I would say
you gotta respect the work.
You gotta.
Yeah, I agree with y'all with Cody because I don't know why he is 10. That's just
like it's
dumb.
so high. It's just so. But like you look at the, they have. So here's a criteria: win-loss record, which for Cody is, not great. Because this cuts off after the Rollins matches, so none of those count for this, right? Championships won. The quality of competition, I guess, is where he gets it because he did Roman and then Brock. Major feuds, it's the same. That's the same thing. That's the same. Prominence within a wrestler's promotion and the overall wrestling ability. Now, like the last 2 could be that. Those don't really matter that much. And then again, it's PWI's list, whatever. But
I'm sorry. 2 wins over Brock is not better than having 7 belts at one time.
Dude, how is the New Japan World Champion Sonata under Cody?
Right. I feel like if you're the heavyweight champion, New Japan heavyweight champion, you need to be at least top 5.
That's the crazy thing.
Okada is higher.
Still in the top 10. Still in the top 10.
And the fact that
he hasn't had a great year, but Sonata's been on fire.
What I keep thinking about is they have Sammy at 22. And I'm looking like, well, shit. Where was he at before this? Because this is him making a push. Sammy Uso, the fight with Roman, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, all that. And he's at 22.
That's a good point, Matt. This is his entire bloodline run. And then the tag title win.
He's put him and KO pushed all the way up to 21 and 22.
I mean, they were at like
Sammy could have been top 10 this year. For that,
easily.
That was an incredible run. He had big wins. He won gold. He was main eventing pay-per-views. Like, what did Sammy do to get bumped so low? And you can tell me Sami Zayn is a worse wrestler than fucking Cody or
they have Bobby Lashley, Trey Miguel ahead of both of them. Will Ospreay, that makes sense. Masha definitely makes sense. Samoa Joe, Mello.
Lashley, Hammerstone. I love Hammerstone. Again, Lashley's cool. I've been a Lashley fan since he showed up. But like this year, Lashley didn't do a lot.
Like honestly, Lashley could be all the way at 22, and they could put Sammy and KO could be in the top 20 and push Trey Miguel down to 21. Yeah, have them two push them up at 19, 20.
But I do want to mention people that I'm happy made the top 50 and people that maybe people have not heard of. If you don't watch MLW, you don't know who Alex Kane is. And Alex Kane is a suplex demon, and I would recommend watching him. He's fantastic. He's the MLW World Champion, and that's a scary dude. And I think he's going to be a major player somewhere else. Whenever that contract runs out. Macklin, our boy Macklin, got 41.
That was a good. I think he could have been. I think he could have been in the top 30. I think he could have been a little bit higher because that man was on a mission last year.
Good for Macklin. I'm proud of him. Ricky Starks at 43. He could have been higher.
Definitely.
47. What has Wardlow done in the past 11 months?
You know what it was? You know what it was? That Powerbomb Symphony had people asking for one more time.
Yeah, but like at that point where the cutoff is, this past his MJF feud. It's already at the point where people are like, all right, I kind of am tired of him with this TNT belt. Like, and we all like Wardlow here. Wardlow's great, but it's just like, if this is the criteria, Wardlow's been on
Guys,
camera for God knows how long.
guys, guys. Tyrus is ahead of Powerhouse Hobbs, Finn
Yeah.
Balor, Wheeler Yuta, Phoenix,
Because of
Wesley,
having that
Blake
title.
Tristan, Daniel Garcia, Damian
Wrestling
Priest,
ability,
Because of
Pentagon
that title.
Jr., Jack
wrestling
Perry,
ability.
David and Finley, Eddie Kingston. Tyrus is ahead of them. Tyrus is actually at number. What was that? That's just on 58.
Well, then excuse my French. Where the fuck's Camille then? If Camille held that belt for like 900 days, was Camille on this list? Let's check it out.
Dude,
No, Camille isn't even in the top 500.
dude.
I don't know, man. Again, it's all subjective. It's all just whoever writes it, and I think a lot of the stuff is great, but it's
Dominic is all the way at 94.
Dominic should be in the top 50. No sweat.
Yeah.
God, there ain't no reason Dominic's not.
For getting hated alone.
Exactly, Mike. That's the biggest heel in pro wrestling.
Easily.
Have y'all checked the stats on NXT for their viewership when Dom is announced and Dom's segments take place?
They go
Dom
up.
brings in views.
Damn right.
Dom brings them in like Becky did, and Becky like brought them back to almost 900,000 this past week. Dom brings in numbers like that. 700,000. Like, it's, I don't know. I think, and the
You
tough thing
miss.
is, we have to go back and watch all kinds of matches to be like, do they need to be here or here? But just Will Ospreay not being in the top 10 just confuses the shit out of me, honestly. That confuses me. I don't understand it. What else did he have to do?
Strict Swerve is 112. Ha! Ironic.
That makes sense because Swerve wasn't doing a damn thing for like 9 months. Swerve, I think Swerve's finally about to pick up where he should be doing, which is future world champion. But
They got Gresh.
73.
They got Gresh at 118.
That's because he loses a lot.
I'll say all he did was lose.
That's like,
They got Chris Bay at 125.
That's bullshit. I've been saying this. I've been singing his praises for years. And every time I do that Impact review, the top 5 moments when I did it for Sports Kita, I always praise Chris Bay and Ace Austin because they are 2 of the best in the world going right now.
Ace is 134. Ace is 134.
For them to be below,
they penalized them as a tag team. I feel like.
I guess. I mean, like that's the only way that really makes sense. Jay Lethal at 101, like even that seems high for Lethal. Like
that's definitely too high for him. He don't wrestle.
Dude,
nothing against Lethal's great, but it's like he didn't do shit this year. So why is
they have Nick Wayne ahead of Ricochet, Bronson Reed, Dragunov, Brody King, Leo Rush, Black Taurus, Nathan Free. Yo, they have Nick Wayne ahead. Oh my god, this is Kakapupo.
This is one that I don't know. I think Effie should be higher up. I think Effie should break the 100.
Yo, Effie been putting in work. I'm about to say Effie's been putting in work every goddamn promotion.
Effie shows
every promotion
anywhere. He's running his own thing. He's main eventing. He's doing all kinds of Effie should definitely be. I put Effie in the top 75.
They got Dax at 181.
Fred Rosser at 105. Darren Young.
Mm-hmm. They got Casey Navarro. They got Casey Navarro at 182. You know what? That's pretty impressive for him. That's pretty impressive for him.
We don't.
Get it. That's right.
We don't all New Japan.
Oh, Oh my god.
I think we all catch a little New Japan
Oh
here or there.
hell no.
Everybody.
What'd you say, Mongo?
I think we all catch New Japan a little bit here and there. Like we don't watch every single week. We don't watch every single show, but like we keep up. And like maybe it's just I could have. But there's all kind of things I could have missed. There's a reason I don't write this list. You know what I mean? But you look at this and there are just people I would have put over Cody. Several people. How they have women on the list because it's top 500 total. Not just men and women.
But you go.
But also, that's crazy because that means Masha is top 15. And you don't see, where's Bailey and Charlotte? Well, I guess they were injured. Bailey hadn't been hurt. Trinity,
They have Kyle Fletcher at 188. That kid puts in work. I can see that. Davey Boy Smith Jr. at 202. Where the fuck has he been wrestling?
Where's Oscar on the list? I'm wondering
if
because Masha wrestles a lot.
Diener is on the list.
No, I put Diener on the list. I think it's because I know I shouldn't have said that. I think it's because Masha maybe wrestles a lot of guys. Because I honestly I don't really see any other women on the list.
I don't either.
In the top 100, I'm not seeing anyone that you like. I'm
all the way down to 200s, and I don't see another female. They got Willie Mack at 207. My man Eddie Levert.
Yeah. Oh my God, there are not that many women on here. No Oscar, Bianca, Charlotte, Becky, Mercedes, Deanna, Jordan.
Jody Threat is 215.
Okay, Jody's good, but where's everybody? I guess maybe that isn't. Maybe it's just because Masha wrestled a lot of guys. Think.
Look at Trick at 213.
All right, Trick. Masha being the Indies all over. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Masha has just wrestled dudes.
EC3 is at 209.
Well, he is the new NWA champ, but I think he won that after the cut.
Brian Myers is at 221.
Ilya Dragunov is 151. Ilya's below Bronson Reed.
That's bullshit.
Because they taken it into account that title reign.
And Juice Robinson? He's below Juice Robinson? He's below The Miz.
Wow, he's below fuck Juice.
Oh. Here we go. We got Alec Hatch at 135. So that's 2. Alec Hatch is Effie's
tag partner.
That's what I'm just looking for women.
Kenzie Page is at 245.
Again, I didn't write it, so I'm not gonna be an ass. I think all you can do tight agreements on these kind of things all the time, which is why I don't really like. I like to just kind of generally look at it and see what people think. But damn, there's just 5 people I would have put over Cody in that top 10.
They got
that went to his name. I think that's what puts him. But
they got Zaza McKenzie on here at 245.
Yeah. Jessica Troy. Okay. You start to see more the lower you get. Overall, I think there's a lot of great names on here.
Oh, there's somebody that broke the 100s that we didn't mention.
Who?
And we all believe in him.
Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Boy.
84.
Yeah.
Number 84.
Let's go, Joe. Let's go. Joe, he has been Rio's barely been around. Joe he's been doing a lot of work in Impact. He's been doing a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
He had a
Joya.
And Joya. Joya. Every time I see that entrance, I cry laughing.
My man looks so uncomfortable doing that shit.
Spoilers for Impact. We had a title change.
Leo Rush just lost.
I about to
I
say
figured
Chris
he
Sabin beat
was.
Leo Rush.
Chris Sabin broke. I think he just broke his own record again for.
I figured he was. I'm like, oh, Impact 1000. This
X
is the
Division
main event.
champion.
Did
10 times.
did Leo sign a contract with them, or is he just a free agent?
I think he's a free agent.
Damn. Well, you know what? That's a good little run for Leo. Then I like it. Yeah.
Hey, look at all the Impact coming out there to salute him. They got Chris Bay saluting him.
Bay and Austin have like turned kind of face recently, which is weird considering the group they're in. You know,
I was saying they're in Bullet Club. Ain't nothing face about them.
like, they're like in Impact, they're faces.
Well, they ain't got
that thing for the gun. Shelly, I think Shelly looks a little.
Shelly's doing a turn
frustrated,
too. No,
Yeah,
Shelly's doing a turn. He's doing a heel turn because he just had the Rascals help him jump Josh Alexander.
Josh. Yeah.
Oh God.
I wonder if Sabin turns or if Shelly turns on Sabin.
Either way, that title is going back and forth between Shelly and Sabin.
I hope not. I love the Guns, man. I do. One of my favorite tag teams of all time.
Dude,
I love them both as individuals.
We already just come on. How many times?
Put it on Macklin, Alexander, Moose. Top three. Those are the top three.
Sabin has won that X Division championship twice this year already.
Whoa.
Why is this old man getting the push?
Where's what about Ace of Base? Where's their goal at?
Machine gun. Yeah.
I'm a big Guns fan, man. I just
I can't wait to Alex Shelley lose that damn belt
to Chris Sabin.
He's about to fight Josh and
beat Josh and lose to Chris Sabin.
Yeah, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose to whoever wins Feast or Famine.
I do hate whoever. I do hate whenever got that match for the belt between Alexander and Macklin. But real quick, the Impact Wrestling Victory Road results. Josh Alexander whooped Macklin's ass in the main event.
Got that wrong.
That man had some. He had some things to work through. I'll pull up the card because right now my mind's starting to flicker out on me.
Oh come on, this list is bullshit. We love Dalton, but he don't need to be 279. He ain't wrestle enough to be on this list.
Yeah. So we had Leo Rush and Kushida. Leo beat Kushida. Was pretty good.
Carlito was on this fucking list.
What's Carlito doing?
At number 285.
Yeah, that's a strange one. MK Ultra. I don't know if y'all watched the show. MK Ultra defended against the Shantaraj.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of the show before. Like, they didn't tag out once.
You know what? I'm gonna stop. You know what, Giselle? I'm not picking your ass no fucking more.
Every time we think the Shantaraj are about to do something important,
they fucking lose.
Giselle's one of those people that stays at the top but can't get a belt. It's wild. Crazy Steve beat Black Taurus, so I guess we're officially done with Decay going forward. Crazy
Steve.
Have you
seen the? Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
That was kind of creepy as fuck.
Didn't know he had him, did you?
I was sitting there going, he is trying to gouge this man's eyeballs out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and now he's going to do it to the ref.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and now he's going to do it to the guy that's stopping him from doing it to the ref. Oh, Crazy Steve done lost his motherfucking mind.
Crazy Steve admitted some, like, I guess crazy is the word, a lot of crazy things in his sit downs with Todd and Tom. God, I'm doing a Chris Jericho now. With Tom, and he admitted that his dad was an alcoholic and abused him. That 3 weeks before he got signed to Impact, his mother committed suicide. And it's been this tough journey, and he's been a blind wrestler, so he's like legally blind. Talks about how hard it is to get around, to travel as a wrestler in general. Now imagine that if you're blind. This is a lot of crazy shit. Intense. And then he he puked up in some intern's mouth, some green slime. All right, he's gonna be nuts. This is gonna be fun. So Crazy Steve is real crazy. Add another Z to it. 3 Z's.
Oh God.
Nah. That man is. First off, he had the mask on. What mask was that? Was that the mask that they used in the Purge?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
thought it
came.
was at first I thought it was one of Abyss's masks because he used to team with Abyss. I thought it was some weird thing like that.
It almost looked like the Scarecrow from Batman at first, and then I looked. I was like, "Is that the Purge mask?" First off, why is his music like this? Why is his entrance so dark? What the shit am I watching? What the hell is going on here? Crazy Steve done lost his mind. What the shit is this? Is this Saw? Did I change the channel?
You had a live show and that's what's happening, and you see that clown come down in that mask. I'm leaving. I'm like I've read a lot of Batman comics. I know what Joker does. I'm not sticking around for the clown.
I don't like clowns. Period.
Yeah.
Right.
Tommy Dreamer beat Kenny King for the BMC. And the
Oh,
Wow.
Max the Impala's on this list. She's at 364.
Max is a beast. Okay.
That's a strong dude.
Good for them. Good for them.
That's a strong dude right there, boy.
Jordan Grace beat Deanna Purrazzo for the first time ever. Good for Jordan Grace. PCO beat Bully. I think that was.
Yeah.
Now I think so. Bully and Dean
Time
are
out.
going back to WWE, right? That's the.
Time out. Who the fuck is Beef? Because Beef is 369 on this fucking list. Who the fuck is Beef? Who or what the fuck is the Beef? Bring up a picture, Mongo, please.
The cheeseburger without the buns. This is beef.
Who is Beef? Who the fuck is Bad Dude Tito?
That's Tito. That's Tito. Tito's, Tito has a side gig. What do you mean? You know who that is? That's your brother. That's your buddy. Right. I know you're in the comments.
What number is he?
Bad Dude Tito.
What number is he?
Bad Dude Tito? That's number 373, and Beef is 369. I don't like the fact that Beef has 69 in it.
Nice. Nice.
That he probably ain't even real. They just did that as a joke. All you.
Oh, Bad Dude Tito was a dude with
That's who that is. Okay, I've seen him. All right.
Okay.
All right, I've seen him.
Okay.
While you're going through that list, let me quickly run down the rest of these matches. PCO beat Bully. The rest.
Mongo, after you do that, find Beef. I need to...
the Rascals defeated the Guns to retain the belts. Trinity beat Alicia Edwards. That was a strange one. She put Edwards through a table, or Eddie Edwards through a table, and then beat Lish. So good for Trinity. And then Josh beat Macklin in 1845.
I found Beef.
All right. White Trash Wonderful is what I found.
White Trash Wonderful Beef. Yeah. Share that picture, Mongo.
You look at the same one. I think you look at the same one. I'm like,
Yeah.
God.
He's holding the belt.
Oh no, I got something different. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh God.
How different.
You about to see, brother.
Is it the one with the face? Oh, yeah, yep. That's
I've
the.
seen him before
Ew.
because he has
Hold
a nose like that owl on his chest.
That's
I'll send you
big.
this one.
That thing is massive.
This is the one I seen, Margo. I'll send it in the chat for you to share.
All right.
For some reason, I think he's like Kentucky based.
But in
You
my beef,
think?
I would not be surprised.
You think?
Beef.
Ugh.
Oh God.
And then the next,
Excuse me.
and then this was the next picture that popped up of this motherfucker.
Good googly moogly. All right.
Lord.
But you
Man's
know,
name Beef.
what is that belt from?
Ugly motherfucker.
That
That's
revolver?
the,
No. What is that?
that's the Hans 50. That's the Hans 57. Good
That's
grief.
an ugly motherfucker.
That is a face only a mother could throw away.
That is well, beef. I mean, what else do you want?
Nah,
Limitless
no
wrestling.
pause. No pause, bro.
Limitless champ.
All beefs.
All beefs. We all got beefs. Seth Rogen. Oh God. With that,
Meaty
I think
men
that's all
slapping
the
meat.
I think that's all the news this week. We don't got any shows to predict, so I think we're gonna call it a night. Boys, you think we're
Right.
electrifying?
More than electrifying. We got through every piece of news we wanted to get through for once in the show. Without
Right.
going too far off on a tangent. Bravo, boys. This is what happens when Mongo's here.
We didn't get 11:30. Yeah, it's great.
Mongo said, all right, God damn it.
I got a bedtime.
Right.
This shit up.
Mongo said, hey, listen. You black folks stay up too late. We got to cut the show.
No, Matt
No,
said you lost.
darling.
Stop asking. Matt
You
said
lost.
You
Matt,
lost.
Matt said you lost.
You
Matt-
lost by one.
Matt counted. Matt did the counting. He's he does numbers.
As a matter of fact, I think
You're sending any threats or any
Reggie
explosives. So
Reg-
send them to me.
Reggie made a comment about that, about how he pulled a Kurt Hennig on you at the predictions. Did he?
Did he go perfect?
Did he go perfect, man?
Perfect. Let's see. Trinity won. Grace won. Leo won. Rascals won.
Mhm.
Dreamer won.
Mm-hmm.
Josh won. He picked Bully.
Ah, close. Close though. Still a good.
We had Trinity.
Look at Reggie being. Look at Reggie in
Rascals.
numbers like WWE and AEW.
I know that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's good shit. It's good shit. That's why.
Reggie
I mean, even with all that, I mean, she only lost by one. It was 6-5.
Either way you put it, loser.
I want to make it like abundantly crystal clear. I didn't say that. I definitely didn't say that.
Listen.
I mean,
he was
Listen.
taking it. Bad, he was taking
no,
it.
I wasn't.
Oh,
I was thinking how good this drink is.
hey, I'll tell you one thing. Anytime you lose, he lets us know in the chat. She lost, didn't she? Good. Rub it in. When he wasn't here, remember when I told you he was like, Mongo said, that was.
All right. Anyway, so we're gonna move on.
I can add myself back, bitch. Ha ha! I got power.
Don't listen to what he said. He's a liar. He's a liar.
That is exactly what he
Look at
said.
his face. He's a liar.
That nigga said it.
Folks, you can follow us at facebook.com/undertheringpod and twitch.tv/undertheringpod. Oh my God, she's gonna kill me.
Yes.
You can always follow us in Linktree.
Always follow us at, I got you. You always follow us at Linktree / under the ring pod. There, or you'll find all of us. You'll find. Go ahead, man. Get the switches so the people can see. You too busy laughing. That's not gonna get beat up. You find Greg Bush, SK. Then you'll find me, Rock Ribs 44, Mr. Fresh, Mr. Freshman. That's Mike. The right answer. The right answer. Then we got Boriel Mariente, special correspondent Justin D. Baxley. Don't forget, folks, if you know somebody famous, tell them to sponsor us. All right.
All right.
Is all these beers that Matt drink on here, all these different raw, that company that Mike is holding up right there. If no other company need to sponsor us, you need to sponsor us. Company. Right there. Oh,
Can we get some free shit that I can use? That's what I want. Can I get like some nerds candy, like a nerd rope? Can we get nerd ropes?
right. Oh my God, Jesus.
Good Lord.
He ain't.
All right.
You're gonna get
But that
Mongo
leaves-
really beat up. You're gonna get
Yeah,
Mongo really beat up.
Folks, thanks a lot for tuning in.
Yeah.
We
Do the
appreciate it
dumb.
as always.
Hey,
See you next week. Till then,
do the dumb.
have a great weekend.
Do the dumb. Do the